Welcome, everyone, to the Plains at Jordan-Hare Stadium, home of the Auburn Tigers, where telling someone War Eagle is just as common as saying hello. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Durham. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The LSU Tigers return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pop.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The option look. Now the pitch.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. They go to the ground. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got his man on the outside. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Auburn Tigers offense will go to work for the first time. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
Man, it's so much fun. They get off the rock and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks. Make them feel uncomfortable, get them to the ground. These guys change the way offenses are playing the game.
These offensive coordinators better help out their quarterback. These guys need to be double-teamed with tight ends and running backs. You let these guys go one-on-one, you're asking to get sacked.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wide out in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Addison. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on third down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Makes one man miss. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Collins. Fires to the tight end. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Back behind the chains, 1st and 15. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone distraction. Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
From the gun, the ground game. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run it from the gun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Maddox. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down.
Neutrals on infraction. Defense.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the ground with the back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Here on third down for this offense. To the air, it's Collins. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. On the way, and you betcha, a 59-yard field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Coming out with it, it's Kane. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Looking for a block. It's Durham. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. Dropping back, it's Collins. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get a block on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Pulls it and fires to the left. Powers through. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. The give from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw and trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
He's got an open man. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. To the air, it's Maddox. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. He's looking to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. He wants to throw, trying to get to it. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Getting some heat. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Takes the easy completion. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Kane. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They'll go right back to him. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Dropping back, it's Collins. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Never a doubt. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Memphis needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Bluff City behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Tulsa. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that with Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the...
Makes the grab on the left side. Can anyone catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. To the air on first down. Coming after it. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Complete to the right. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. He'll just keep slinging it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. He wants to throw here on second down. Deep shot for the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Looking for a man. It's Maddox. Fires into the end zone. Ball in the air. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? I beg to differ.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Pressure coming. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Absolutely perfect. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They'll bring it back from inside his spot, and the returner goes down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Across the 25, he's got room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores.
Encroachment. Defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Looking deep. Brings it down on the right side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make...
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll leave it with him. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Wants to throw. It's Maddox. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And it's 3rd and goal, and listen, you're throwing for it. I get it, but we got to understand the shortness of the field down here and what I can get off quickly. I can't take sacks. I want to give myself that opportunity on 4th down to have a really manageable situation if I want to go for it.
This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. San Diego State is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 28 over Utah State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. He'll pull it on the read. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down.
Encroachment. Defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And to get rid of it quickly. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They go to the draw. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. He'll keep it himself. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on 1st down. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. The give to the tailback. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present the...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars. with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of.
Oh, look out. There he goes. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Auburn! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Durham. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're bringing heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown LSU! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
There's usually 2 different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
LSU 34, Auburn 19.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Looking to throw, it's Maddox. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Auburn going to work with another first down. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Banks. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Finds his man enough for the first. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The give to the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Touchdown, Tiger! And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, they've been playing for the Floyd of Rosedale Trophy since 1935, Minnesota and Iowa, and now it's a final. Minnesota looked less like a pack of gophers and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough in front of its home fans, and today they found a way outside of Huntington Bank Stadium. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Open.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking to pass. It's Collins. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
And it's a little close, a little too close for comfort, but I tell you what, quarterback's got to be aware, right? When they're taking shots or they're throwing the football close to their own end zone, got to know where they're at so they don't give up the safety. Good job by the quarterback. I'd like him to get rid of the football next time, but at least he didn't take the safety.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Handoff to the lone back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Open.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tony.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out, get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. Fourth down now upcoming.
Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Looking to throw, it's Maddox. Fires to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Running back goes in motion. Give to the back. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. When you kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Quickly complete. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Give to the fullback. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. To throw, it's Collins. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Running it back, it's Kane. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. What a snag by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
Well, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. A 3rd and long coming up here. He'll try to pop the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And that is no good. Still up by 5 after missing that chance to put a little padding on it, guys. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stinks. This is one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.